Is this going?
Yeah.
Hey, Buddyfighters, Buddy McBadbat with a deck profile. We got Dragon Zwei, Azi Dahaka build. In testing, the deck is really good, but it has troubles, obvious troubles. The deck runs into the exact same trouble Annihilate did, where you swing past the center, do anything goofiness, just, you know, get really reckless on him. He can't bounce back. And unlike Azi, he did not have the inbred counterattack. So, again, but I'm building the deck, and I'm showcasing it on preview night. I should say street day, because, hey, why not? In spirit of the anime, we got Azi Dahaka. So new flag. First thing y'all notice, as soon as you pull your flag, the typo is still on the card. Like, this is funny. They previewed the flag, immediately said it was a typo, and yet about a month later they still managed to print it with the typo. Like, I don't understand. That was hilarious. You start with 20 dragon cards, no generics, 4-hand, 2-gauge. Alright, gotta move straight into the build. So we're gonna start with the one-ofs. One of each is Modai. Because of the style of the deck, it'd be silly not to run Omnidai if you run this version of the deck. I would say just go for a regular toolbox version, which this deck can still do. But for now, I mean, for this build, I run one Omnidai and one Death Modai. For obvious reasons, all monsters in the deck, you're guaranteed to hit something. And, you know, keep him on board. He has the counter attack and has basically the same thing. You pay a gauge, you discard 2, and he stays on the board.
No, you're not gonna hit
For Buddy, Azi Dahaka, pay 3 gauge, put a monster on your field into the drop zone. Counter, scan this card when your life is 10 or less. 4 of the best card in the deck. If you're not playing Azi, you're definitely playing with this guy. This guy is amazing. Transcend Dragon Emperor Iwiki, I can't pronounce his name. Anyway, pay 2 gauge, put top card of the deck into his soul. Pay 2 life, mill 3, call a monster by paying the call cost. Really simple. The monster is treated as 0 until it leaves the field. So there's some really goofy plays you can do with it. It's amazing. For Azi Searcher, hardly ever use his second ability, which is pay 1 life, pay 1 gauge to give a monster penetrate when it leaves the field. But just to thin the deck, I usually always just search. Now to the monsters, we got 3 Pizarros, regular standard Azi Zwei monsters. My favorite tech, Priyu. Calling this guy as a triple attacker as a side 0 is really amazing. Like, you can't ask for more. Just really good. And then it helps you get your life down to 0. I mean, to 10. I'm sorry, you can get your life down to 10. So this way you can hurry up and triple attack with Zwei. Just a bunch of triple attackers. Really great. 3 Dragonite. Comes in the field, pay 1 gauge, pop a size 2 or greater. Pops a size 2 or greater. Then you mill. 3 if 2 of them are dragon. Then you get to draw a card.
Get it.
There was I misplayed a lot because I thought it was 2 or lower. And when we started fighting, now I realize it's 2 or greater, which means this guy is a lot better than I thought. So let's keep that in mind. 3 Woody. Dragonite Billy the Kid. This guy is Woody. There's a snake in my boot all the time. Pay 1 gauge. When this card comes into play, you mill 2. If they're both monsters, in this deck they always will be, you gain 2,000 attack. And if you have 3 different monsters in your drop zone, after the first attack, it gets double attack. So really good. Just basically start swinging a lot. Alright. Then we have 2 of the new Bomber Dragon Juniors. Really good card. Counter, during your turn, you can pay 1 gauge and send it to the drop zone. If you do, destroy a monster in the center. Now, let's go into the spell monsters. Because they're really spells, they're not monsters. We all know what they are. Act, if you're Zwei, you can discard this, put top 2 cards in your deck to the gauge. Self-explanatory. When this card comes into play, if you're Zwei, pay 2 life. If you do, draw 2 cards. And only activate this one per turn. 3 cards when this card is discarded. Because we play 5 monsters that can basically discard cards. And I'm thinking of including the Dungeon Danger monster to force the discard. But I'll work on that later. Anyway, when this card is discarded, you can pay 1 life. If you do, draw a card, help you get down to 10 quicker. Shields, discard, pay a life. Negate an attack. Again, help you get to 10 quicker. 4 counter attacks, 2/2 counter attacks on the size. If you have a monster, I believe it's size 3. No, it just means dragon attribute. So 2/2 counter attack. Discarded. And 2 cats. Because I've had a problem with gauge, so I'm just testing these out, and they actually work really well. I'm not seeing the other guy quite as much, so I figured just bump it up 2 more to constantly get gauge, especially because you're going to be calling a lot of monsters really quickly. Again, that's the deck. If I had to rate it on a scale of 10, I'd say this current build would be a 6. It's really good. It can catch your opponent off guard, but it's not. I don't know. I got to see more of it. I got to play test more. Hopefully we get some more Zwei support really quickly. I know we've seen a little bit of it, but we need more like now. But that's the deck. Thank you guys. Have you met my brother?